yesterday there was a fight at the Patriots-Commanders joint practice, as often happens with joint practices, and Mike Vrabel jumped into the fray. There he is with an ice bag against his face. He emerged with a cut. He was bleeding. Drake May and Demario Douglas addressed the scrum that they witnessed after practice. Here they are on Vrabel's bloody face.
No, I think, like I said, that's what we're trying to build, I think. And it starts with the coach, starts with the head coach, the intensity, bringing it every day, taking no crap, we're out there on the field. But also it comes at a time where with our guys offensively, and getting over there and getting some tussles and kind of having some penalties and extra after the whistle can get us in trouble. But for mentality, I like it. I think that's what you want. I mean, I almost got in there, but I think maybe another day, maybe. So we'll see.
Yeah, I said, Coach, what's wrong with you, man? He said, hey, you should see the other guy. So, I laughed at that for sure.
That's exactly what Mike Vrabel would say. You should have seen the other guy. But he wasn't in the fight. He was just trying to break it up.
Yeah.
And, he has been very clear that it's the kind of thing that can hurt the team during the game. He made comments before practice yesterday about the importance of avoiding fights.
Yes.
The problem is there's no consequence to a fight in joint practice. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to throw you out of practice. It's not the same as being fined, 15-yard penalties and all that stuff. And you've been banging against your teammates through all of camp. You finally get someone else in there that you're not accountable to, you don't have to answer to. I think the fuse is naturally shorter in a joint practice setting.
Yeah, I think so too. And like you said, it's guys fighting for their career. It's I don't care. It's great that we've changed up the monotony of like going against my teammate all the time, but it's a new team and it's more intense that way. And that's the struggle, like we referenced earlier in the show, where the coaches, they like these joint practices, but the fights scare them. And that's where I think it's also extremely important for usually, and I think you're seeing this more and more, the coaches that know each other and trust each other are the ones that kind of, hey, let's practice together. You know me, I know you. You're not going to let your team do that. I'm not going to let my team do that. So we can at least have some semblance of confidence things won't get too ugly. But, more times than not, it is going to get a little ugly. And, man, Mike Vrabel, he'd be up there with anybody. I know he played at, 6'4", 261. He's more than 261 now. Let me just tell you that. All right? But he is big and strong and definitely the best coach in football to break up a fight.
We were talking earlier about George Kittle having wrestling aspirations when he's done playing football. Vrabel would have been an awesome heel, wouldn't he have?
Definitely. Yeah, he could play the mean, bad, tough guy as good as anybody, right? I don't think he has to play it. I think it's pretty natural to him. So, yeah, I think he could pull it off.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.